Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the United Way. I know it's late. I know I am speaking a bit, quieter than I do in recent streams, but it is light. But yeah, Qatar to bid for Manchester United. What the hell? Are we going to be getting finally new owners in? Let us know in the chat. Do you want Qatar to buy the club? Leo in the chat. I'll tell you right now, Leo. I'll tell you right now, my friend. So, can everybody hear me though? Because it is late and I have to speak a bit low, so I do apologise. But anyways, Leo, since you're here, Qatari investors are planning an incredible mega money sweep for Manchester United and want to give manager Erik ten Hag the financial backing to lead the club back to the top. Qatar-based investment group will make an offer for Manchester United in the coming days ahead of the mid-February deadline set by the Glazers and are confident their bid will blow the competition out of the water. Fan engagement is at the heart of their Qatar bid, and they may well seek the view of supporters on the future of the stadium. One potential stumbling block is Qatar Sports Investments, ownership of Paris Saint-Germain. One entity cannot own two clubs in the same competition, and Man United and PSG could meet in Europe. The bid for Manchester United will come from separate individual Qatari investors. There is no interest in taking a partial strike, but only a full-blown takeover being discussed. The Emir of the Al Thani family, who are worth $335 billion, and are reportedly planning a big bid for Man United. He is a United fan and is well aware of the club's history and legacy. So is Manchester United fan. We wanted Jim Ratcliffe to come in because he's a Manchester United fan. And he knows the club well. So does this man who wants to buy Manchester United. Typical United giving us late news, but you know what you got to do is what you got to do. But to be fair to what I'm reading, I'm happy enough with this. What I'm reading, I'm actually happy enough with this deal happening. So Leo says, hopefully it is true. Well, I think it is. Mike Keegan, who the man is, man who's reporting that. I'm trying to see if there's any more news I can get here because, if there's any questions, let me know. If there's any questions, let me know. If it is true, do people want this happening? Because I do. I actually want this to happen. They seem to want the back Ten Hag. They seem to be into fan engagement, which the Glazers aren't. Show me the money. That's what I can say is as on here is show me the money. Do you know what I want to see the money they have? Yeah, I know it's like City for being an oil club, but look at the situation City's in, and I hope and I do I'd ever be in that situation because we deserve it. I think we deserve this. We deserve owners to come in with money because we've been going through pain. The club's been going through pain for the last 17 years or so. So I honestly would I honestly think we deserve this. We deserve this. You know what I mean? You can't turn around and say, "Oh yeah, Man United don't deserve this." Oh yeah, you've been calling CE and PSG oil clubs over these last whatever how many years, and now you're getting people with money, and now you're like, "Oh yeah, show me the money." Have you not seen the pain Leicester United have been through since 20? You know, if any other club went through the same phase as us, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I want this money." So it's not just, you know, that we just get rid of the owners. The reason why I want the Glazers out is because they don't care about the club, they don't care about the fans, they don't invest, they take money out of the club. I don't know what they do with it, but they take money out of the club and they just show it up their hole and spend it on, I don't know, a new pair of a new car. You know what I mean? It's not going anywhere. We're just shy. But we deserve this. We deserve this. When you ask any United fan, are you taking this? They're honestly gonna probably bite. Like, I mean, if you asked me a while ago, would you want Qatar owners to come in that care about the club and is he a United fan and has a lot of money? Would you take it? I'd be like, yeah, I want this. I want this. Not some fucking. No more than that's what I want. No more than that's what I want. Because as I said, I think we deserve it. I personally think we deserve it. I know I'm going to keep saying that, but I'm going to keep saying that until the bid goes in. I mean, the bid is meant to be coming in the coming days, ahead of the mid-February deadline set by the Glazers. They actually had a deadline set. You put a club up for sale and then you have a deadline. It's like selling a car and saying, if I don't sell it before the 15th of February, you can fuck off. You know what I mean? You don't care about it anymore, so why would you have a deadline on it? That makes sense. You know, things seem to be going well for Manchester United. Ever since Ten Hag took over, isn't it? Obviously, Glazers. There's been a lot. I mean, if you can tell me how long we've been chanting Glazers out, I mean, for example, you see it on the scoreboards nearly every day. Glazers out. It's literally there, Glazers out. That's not got that ain't going to go until the Glazers actually fuck off. Actually, speaking of that, scoreboard, we're live tomorrow at 7:30 for the watch along. But anyways, things just seem to be going pretty well. I mean, who's ever watching? What do you think, Glazers? These Qatar owners, do you want them in? Let us know in the chat. Let us know in the chat. Yeah, basically let us know in the chat. I mean, I'm gonna put you up here. Do you want Qatar? I'm gonna show it up here. Qatar 2 by. Oh shit. 2 by Man United. Hold on. Yeah, well, I hope that looks so well. Do you want Qatar? Yeah, right. Answer that question. And I can bounce off it. Answer that question. I can bounce off it. Hold on. Which way we do? That'll do. Yeah, answer that question. Do you want Qatar to buy Man United? Yes or no? And if you don't, let us know who you would like. I mean, a lot of people like Ratcliffe, Apple, Amazon. They're the top 3 main people focus on Ratcliffe because you wanted someone that supports the club and that'll care about the club and that'll back the club and that'll, you know, before they buy the club, if they promise, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to give Ten Hag the backing, we're going to do this to the fans, the club. I want that in writing. Because the Glazers, I don't think the Glazers promises anything and they bought us through a loan. Qatari investors don't have to buy us through a loan. They have enough money to turn around and buy whatever club they want. But then, as he said, the one stumbling block is Qatar sports investment ownership of Paris Saint-Germain, and one entity cannot own two clubs in the same competition. And Man United and PSG could meet in Europe. So, I mean, listen, I mean, and then, the Emir of the Al Thani family have $335 billion. They have the money. They are fine. Manchester United is worth. I don't think mine. I think Manchester United is worth what, 8 billion. Every time I look it up, it's changes. So how much is Man United worth? It goes from 5 billion, 8 billion, 7 billion. Surprised it hasn't went down. 3.6 billion. Yeah, last time I checked, we were worth 8 billion. So, as of February 6, 2023, Manchester United is worth $3.6 billion, and the Al Thani family have $335 billion. We're fine. Honestly, we're like, I mean, it's either the Glazers who don't support Manchester United, who don't invest in the club, who take money out of the club to basically buy a new pair of shoes or a new gaff, and just basically use the club as a bit of a backbone, if that's what you want to say. Or do you want the owner in that is a Manchester United fan, that has money, and that will care for the club? You know what I mean? That's basically the way I look at it. And I mean, as I've said as well, we need owners to come in that have money. I don't want someone that comes in with going 5 billion in their pocket, or 10 billion, or 50 billion. I'm sorry, call me crazy, but I want someone to come in that has a lot of cash and that'll care for the club. I won't take money out of the club. I want to actually go to support them, actually go to United games. Yes, I want owners that can back the manager, have money, back the club, back the manager, have money, care about the fans, give the fans what they want, improve Old Trafford and the training ground, and that'll improve us. That's all I want. The Glazers, what do Glazers do? They don't go to Old Trafford and watch United play. Don't go to any games to watch United play. I reckon if you played in America outside their back garden, they wouldn't fucking pull the blinds to have a look out because you don't care about it. What's the other one? Yeah, they don't care about the club. They don't back the manager. They don't care about the fans. They don't care about Old Trafford. They don't care about the training ground. I mean, Jesus Christ, like, who would have thought that? So, but again, it just goes to show we can have. I mean, how much? I mean, the Glazers, like, they bought us through a loan. It's not like they bought us through a good bit of money. Their own money, through a loan. The club is in debt. Like, think of the doors that the owners that do come in. They're probably gonna sit down, see what the Glazers have done, and probably going, holy shit, how did this club go through this? And how, do you know what I mean? Can we get worse our owners? I know worse is not a word. Can we get owners that are any worse than the Glazers? I don't think so. And dividends. When is dividends day coming up? I'm sure the Glazers must be thinking, hold on a second, we need to have dividends day before we leave, because Tampa Bay Buccaneers, it was another club, aren't going to let us take 1,000 or so out. No, they're not going to be able to do that. Nope. So, who are they going to... I mean, I was surprised if the Glazers back in and buy a football club. And if they do, they'll buy what? They'll buy a fucking... Let me try and think. They'll buy, I don't know, a lower ranked team. But they'd be stupid to bring them in. I don't think. I'm surprised. But then look at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're actually helping them. Manchester United, like, it's very weird that I don't know. I mean, I don't know how we can own two clubs and he only goes to watch one. Yeah, I know they're Americans. I don't want us. I don't want American owners to come into the club. I don't want to see an American owner walk into this club unless it's Apple, Amazon, or Ratcliffe's English. Fuck that, no. No. The Glazer family are just fucking shite. I could sit here and speak bad about them, but I've done it before, so why would I do it again? Do you know what I mean? The lads would know, Leo would know how much, well, we always talk shit about the Glazers and no one's going to stop us. So, fuck you. Because, you know, we're Man United and we're never going to stop. You know what I mean? And it's just, I'm just interested to see now what happens tomorrow. I'm very interested to see what happens tomorrow. Really am interested to see what happens tomorrow. It's going to be interesting. Really is going to be very interesting to see what happens over the next while. Really. I mean, you know, I'd love. I mean, they're saying that they're going to give a bid in that'll basically blow it out of the water. That the Glazers will have no choice to accept it because they'll probably blow fucking someone's mind. John, we're worth 3.6 billion. How much will I offer? More? I mean, it depends how much the Glazers put the club for sale. I mean, if it's saying the club is worth 3.6 billion in the current stock market, it's just all shy. I mean, Manchester United, 2022, 17th of November, the United have an overall debt of around 1 billion. 1 billion, like, Jesus, like, that's just terrible. And that just goes to show how much they care about the club. I mean, again, I'll read it out before we end the live soon, but if this is true, which it should be true, I can't see anyone throwing this out, but you know, we'll just say it could, just to be safe, because we've had this, not stuff like this, but stuff relating to this in the past, since the Glazers have put the club up for sale. If it is true, and I hope it is, should be, but you know, as I said, just say if it is, you know what I mean, or if, you know, say be on the safe side. Manchester United, like, there's going to be parties, scenes, people with money. Don't call us oil club. You know, I don't mind walking to Old Trafford and slipping all over the place because the club is full of oil. Fuck it. Newcastle are doing it. Man City, they're doing it. They're doing it the wrong way, but they're doing it. PSG, I'm pretty sure Liverpool are planning on doing it. Oh yeah. Imagine 5 years' time, we still have shitty owners where you look at Newcastle, who are spending big. Man City, if you know, if they've got promoted from the Championship in time. Liverpool, if they get new owners in, they're going to be spending big bucks. Oh yeah, let's turn around and ask fucking Bob there, Timmy Wright. Listen, Bob, you're going to spend another €500 today on, you know, some player that lives in the back hours of fucking nowhere. No. And that is the Glazers. So why would we do that when we might as well just, why we have the chance? We have the manager, we have the fans, players. Yeah, they're showing passion. They're not doing too bad. They're doing well. I'll give it to them. Give it to the boys. Why should we? You know, we have the chance. Why would we turn around and say, I mean, you know, do we want to be an oil club? You know what I mean? Do we want to be an oil club? Is that what we want? Is it? No, yeah, we do. Fuck off. I mean, the Glazers will hear so much amount of billion and they'll be like, cha-ching, have the club, I'm off, adios. And we'll be all like, good luck. Because I'm telling you now, honestly, the day we get told the Glazers are gone, expect me and the lads to be popping on the stream and going mad. In a good way. Party poppers, bring the alcohol, bring it all. They're all over 18 as well. If you're not over 18 and you're part of the channel, just say it like that. You know what I mean? As well. Well, read that before we head anyway. So, Qatari investors are planning an incredible mega money swoop for Manchester United. I want to give manager Eric Ten Hag the financial. Actually, no, I'll do. I said I'd never do this. Really good humor. I'll throw the quotes up. Also, it's also kind of throwing the United Way Twitter up there just to so you can follow. Just to follow. You know, just give the old follow Rooney. Make sure I'm logged in. And if you haven't checked out the preview for the Manchester United versus Leeds United game, check it out. Me and Leo were doing it there earlier on. Lots of talked about a lot of things. Matter of fact, we might have flagged Man City and Arsenal and Liverpool and whatnot, but talked a bit about strikers who would want. Watch along tomorrow. I'm trying to get. I really am trying to really get the quotes up on Twitter to show you instead of me reading it because. Yeah, alright, Twitter. Let me bloody go on to. Let me, it'd be nice if you let me. Just please don't leave. I am trying, but fucking internet shite. There we go. Rightio. Let's do this. Link to our Twitter actually in the description. Right, hold on. Yes, it's up. Hold on, we do it this way? No. Do it this way. Yeah, that's better. It's 10 times better. Yeah, right, that'll do. So I'm still down here. Yup. I'll zoom in. Just in case people can't see. I can see. Jeez, hold on. Is that fine? Is that perfect? It's more than perfect. Right, we'll go down to where we started off from. Look at the boys. Two best managers in the world. So, yeah. This is the United Way tour. So, let's click into it. So, Qatari investors are planning an incredible mega money swoop for Manchester United Football Club. I want to give manager Eric Ten Hag the financial backing to lead the club back to the top. That ticks a box for me. Tick. Using the chat. So that's the first bit of news that came out from Mike Keegan. Qatar-based investment group will make an offer for Manchester United Football Club in the coming days ahead of the mid-February deadline set by the Glazers and are confident their bill will blow the competition out of the water. So, confident. Yeah. I mean, it's in bold there. I'm confident that this deal should be getting done, with what they're saying. I mean, from reliable sources as well, that we're getting it from, seem to be really, the Qatari investors seem to be really interested in buying the club and are eager to buy Manchester United Football Club. So again, happy days. They're confident. I'm confident. I want this to happen. Show me the money. Fan engagement is at the heart of their Qatar bid, and they may well seek the views of supporters on the future of the stadium. Again, did the Glazers do that? No. Will they ever do that? No. I can't see it. They seem to be seeking the views. So it's like what the fans want about the stadium and the future of the stadium will do. So it's basically like, and I'm not sure they're hardly going to turn around and say, right, where do you want your seat beside Ten Hag? None of that. Wouldn't panic people. Could it be they want to, you know, could it be they want to, like, listen, do you want to keep Old Trafford? I will improve it, or we'll knock it down and make up another stadium. Could that may well be it? I mean, if that is a question, where do you want your seat? I want mine, so Ten Hag. No. It is. What a surprise. Look at that. Can I just click into that for a second? I actually didn't mean to do that. I really didn't mean to do that. Just gotta love logic. Again, I hope you're all paying your respects yesterday. But no, back up to this. I just went on a really totally rampant there. Again, there's my Keegan there as well. So if you don't find him reliable, just pop an L DM or whatever. One potential stumbling block is Qatar Sports Investments ownership of Paris Saint-Germain. One entity cannot own two clubs in the same competition, and Manchester United and PSG could meet up. So one potential stumbling block is Qatar Sports Investments ownership of Paris Saint-Germain. One entity cannot own two clubs in the same competition. Okay. I see. Hopefully it's sorted, fingers crossed. I'm just reading them out, just so you can see them face to face. What the hell? Fun. Debate for Manchester United would come from separate individual Qatari investors. There is no interest in taking a partial stake, with only a full-blown takeover being discussed. That's what we want. I don't want the Glazers to have a part to say, or anything to say. If the get fuck off, Avram Glazer, you big tool. I'm sorry, but it has to be said. Might do this tomorrow as well before we go on the watch along, just to update people, because God knows what might happen. And then the Emir of the Al Thani family, who are worth $335 billion, are reportedly planning a big bid for Manchester United. Is a United fan and is well aware of the club's history and legacy. He knows the club. He knows the sauce. And I just hope he can do well. I really just hope he can do well. I really pray this happens. I really, really pray this happens. And there's the United way. Give it a like. Give it a follow. It's free. It's all free. Be much, much appreciated. Bunch of legends. As well. But listen, that has been the Qatar debate for Manchester United with my life for half an hour. I know it's late, so if you're still watching and it's late where you were, legend, thanks for staying up with us. Just go show. Peace. What we do here. So yeah, follow all our socials. Let us know. We're gonna throw up a thing on Instagram and Twitter. The thoughts on people's thoughts on this, Qatari debate news. So we'll throw that around our socials. And follow all our socials while we're at it. Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all that good stuff. TikTok. I put up a TikTok up there yesterday, slagging Man City. Not slagging Man City, but thoughts on the Man City news, you know what I mean? And yeah, all the links to our socials in the description as well. We're an honest fan channel. We like having the crack, like having a good time, like getting along with all our fans. And no, everyone. And I'll speak to you all tomorrow night for the watch along at 7:30. And we'll obviously do that as well before we go on the watch along, just to update people as well that are new to the chat. Thanks everybody for watching. Like, comment, hit that subscribe button, follow all our socials. Links are in the description, and we'll talk to y'all in a bit. Glazers out, Qatari owners in. Yes! Talk to you in a bit. Good night.